So I've been extensive training, and I'm a volunteer.
Right.
All of this is on my own money.
So you're not getting paid millions of dollars to do this?
No, and my own time, and so on own gas money, own motel money. So, but it's about our kids and grandkids' future, and their future is priceless. So we have to fight hard to get them where they need to be and educate them on what they need to do to run our country.
Hello everybody, Michael Robinson, Uvalde Hesperian. I'm with Rhonda, Vigil. I'm interviewing candidates today for the Republican and Democratic primaries, and Rhonda happens to be running for the Republican chair in the Republican primary. So I'll let her speak. How's it going? I know you've been out at the Civic Center quite a bit to kind of tell me what's going on.
So at the Civic Center, it started Tuesday. Early voting started Tuesday at 9 o'clock till 7 o'clock. We have a little cheat sheet. It's 6 o'clock. So early voting is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. till Friday. Saturday early voting is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And we have Sunday voting this year, 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And then next week, it'll be 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay, so it's going to be extended hours next week, a little bit later, and so allow people. And then there's going to be like a little break, and then Tuesday will be the big election day, which is early March, right?
March the 5th.
Okay, great. So just kind of go over preliminaries real quick. This is kind of an interesting ballot since you got a Democratic primary and Republican primary. However, this year there's a lot of local races on the Republican race and not the Democrat. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. We only had 2 Democrats register in Uvalde County as constables. All the other Democrats switched to the Republican Party. So we had 17 to 19 candidates, which is really awesome. And they all registered on the Republican ticket. So when you go and vote, you have to ask for the Republican ticket, the Republican ballot. If you want to vote for sheriff, you have to vote with the Republican ballot. It doesn't mean you have to become a Republican or be a Republican. It just means if you want a choice to vote for sheriff, you have to vote on the Republican ballot for the primary. In the general, you can go back to your normal.
Right. And that also applies to county commissioners, it applies to constables. There's several local races that applies as well. So
yes, it applies to commissioners, constables, sheriffs, and county attorney.
Okay, great. So I just, I think a lot of people are getting the word out on that. Some people may be, let's say they stick with a certain party and ask what ballot you want. And you just think, well, you got to think a little bit before you answer that question, because once you get that ballot, you've chosen your lane.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just letting people know. So you're actually a candidate, and you're the chair of the party is something I always think about when I think of candidates running. So maybe, I don't know, I'm still learning, but you have been the chair, and you are running for re-election as the local Republican. Can you explain a little bit what that office does, what you've been doing in the last year or so?
Yeah, so when I came in September 2022, late September, I really didn't know what to do. So I went to Medina County, and they trained me on what to do. And I've been a Secretary of State, a lot of different trainings with Secretary of State, and Texas Republican Party trained me. TLC, there's numerous amounts of training, so I know what to come home with, and I know exactly what is the rules and the laws, and we're not breaking any rules or laws. So I've been extensive training, and I'm a volunteer.
Right.
All of this is on my own money.
So you're not getting paid millions of dollars to do this?
No, and my own time, and so on own gas money, own motel money. So, but it's about our kids and grandkids' future, and their future is priceless. So we have to fight hard to get them where they need to be and educate them on what they need to. Yeah, I'm very excited about the Boys and Girls Club. I've been wanting that to come back for years, and I got on the board for the Boys and Girls Club, and we're just waiting for them to do the construction so we can get it going. So I'm a volunteer firefighter in Uvalde County, and Moms for America Club. I started a Moms for America Club and Grizzly Grandmas, and so our kids are graduated in high school and out of high school and college, and so I had more time to dedicate to our community. Without this community, we wouldn't ever have a business or be anything. So our community is our family, and they pay all the bills.
Well, it's kind of the garden that everybody grows in.
Due to run our country.
I see.
Yes. If you do not know your precinct, come visit me at the Civic Center. Our early voting, we're going to be there for a couple of weeks. The last day to early vote is March the 1st. So if you do not know which precinct you live in, I can look you up on the GOP data website, and we can tell you which precinct you need to go vote in on March 5th. Voting day, there's 14 different precincts in our community. So, on March 5th, voting day, not everybody comes to the Civic Center.
Right. So it's going to break out into different.
Yes. So a lot of people get angry because they can't vote at the Civic Center, but you need to know which precinct you live in, and I can help you find that out. I can help you figure that out. And very important, again, if you want to vote for the sheriff or the constables or the commissioners or me or the county attorney, you have to vote on the Republican ballot. You don't have to be a Republican. You don't have to dedicate your life to that.
You're not going to get a magazine subscription from them.
And you can vote Democrat in the general election. You just have to vote now, because whoever wins on March 5th, that's who our leaders are going to be for the next 4 years, 2 to 4 years. So it's very important that you decide who you want as your leaders for the next 2 to 4 years.
Okay, Rhonda Vigil, a candidate running for Republican chair for Uvalde County. Thank you so much. Just I always end my videos this way. I know we're in the primaries, we're kind of late in the game, but I've said this at every one of these any candidate wants to be interviewed. I'm busy like everybody else, but if you call me or contact me, I will make the time to get with you and do a short video, because I feel like the people need to see the candidates, and it's something that I feel like is needed in the community. So thank you. Uvalde Hesperian signing out.